Star Wars geek girls. They're geek girls that like Star Wars and sometimes cry. Star Wars geek girls. They're geek girls that like Star Wars.
Alright, so this is Star Wars Geek Girl. Hi, I'm Zoe.
And I'm Lizzy.
And we're actually recording next to each other again. Well, not again, for the first time. I don't know why I said again.
We're at Celebration.
Well, actually, Celebration is closed right now, but we're at my hotel. And we're actually at the pool, so that's what the noise is.
We actually thought that's at Hinton Hotel. It's Hilton, but yeah.
Close enough.
We're tired.
Actually, on the announcements at school, whenever they say my name, they almost always say Zoe Hilton. It's like, Zoe Hilton, come to the office, and I'm just like,
Why? Okay, let's see.
Okay, so we, we're at Celebration, kind of, not at the moment, but
Yeah.
in spirit.
In spirit, we're at Celebration.
And,
People
execute
left.
episode 66. Yay! Oh, and we're actually at the pool, outside at my hotel, so that's what the noise is.
Yeah.
If there's stuff going on.
There was people there and they left when we started recording. I'm like, okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, and then, so yeah, I guess we'll just start with, it's Saturday night, when we're recording this, so Sunday has not yet happened.
No.
So we await the events of Sunday. But we can recap what happened so far at Celebration. So we'll start with Thursday. So I didn't get here until Thursday night, but Lizzy was here all day Thursday. So.
I don't even remember. We went to we have a house hotel thingy, and it's 3 floors, and we're at the very top, and it's kind of tiring. After you're trooping and stuff, and then you have to go up the stairs to get in bed. It's tiring. But we unpacked, and then we kind of I don't even know what we did. It's really bad. I forgot.
Good job, Lizzy.
I probably got hit in the face by bed. By bed.
Okay. Alright, well, I had school, and then I was on a plane. So, yeah, that was what I did.
I remember. Okay, so we got there Wednesday night, and then we slept, and then we woke up Thursday, and then we got dressed, but we were just regular people, and we had our nice new vests, and then we went, and we actually walked just to see how long it was. It was a mile.
Oh.
It's not that bad, I guess, but it's still, I don't know. And then we just kind of hung out a lot. We just looked around. We saw AT-AT, ATSTs. So that was cool.
And then, so I got there Thursday night, and we got a driver to take us to the hotel, because we don't know our way around Orlando. So that happened. We ate Chipotle, and then we came to the hotel.
Chipotle's great.
Yeah, and then, so we actually, since we took the plane, and we didn't really feel like getting our stuff checked, and we had some friends that were driving down, so we just had them take me and Safi's armor down, with Sabine and Ketsu, and so they took that down, so we ran and got that, and we ran back to the hotel, and then it was 10 at night, and we go to the Rogue Rebels house thing. It's not actually your house is very far away.
Yeah, it's very far away. It's just a couple states.
It's a little bit more than a couple states.
I was going to say a couple countries, but that's not accurate.
If you take the countries in Europe and put them in the U.S., it's technically a couple countries, because the U.S. is huge. But, so yeah, we went, and so we were walking to go to there, and I guess you guys came out to meet us out the gate, because it's a little gated, and there's all these little houses, whatever. And so we're walking, and we're on opposite sides of the street, and we see each other. And so obviously what you do is you run.
We run, and then we
meet
hug.
in the middle of the road and just hug.
And then cars kept coming. We almost
I
died.
know. Our dads were like, no, get
Out
back.
of the street! Get out of the street! Like,
So, yeah, that was, almost getting hit by a car.
that was great.
That would have been a great story. Like, oh yeah, they met, but, they died. But
They died together at first sight.
And then you turned my up.
I'm sorry.
And then we played hide and seek.
Oh, yeah.
Our parents were talking. They were like, we were there for hours. We didn't leave until like 1 in the morning. But so we played hide and seek, and Lizzy was the best hider, I think.
I love to hide. I am so good. I hid in the closet first, and they were like, oh, where's Lizzy? We can't find her. I was like in the very corner, scrunched up in the darkness. And like everyone's like, oh, where's Lizzy? And then they leave, they go downstairs, and then I go and I sneak out and I get in like the bathroom and hide behind the door. And then Safi came in. She almost found me, but she was looking in the cupboards. I can't fit in there. But anyway, and I poked her on the shoulder, and she got spooked.
Yeah, and then
You hid behind the bed.
I hid in places I did not think I was going to fit in.
Like in the cupboard.
I hid under the cupboards. That was very uncomfortable. Actually, technically, you guys didn't find me because Safi knew where I was. She was like waiting for you because you were it. She was waiting for you to find me. So she just opened the door to make sure I was like still breathing, I guess. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm getting out.
Get out. That's like Axel's favorite place to go now. Like I'll be like, oh God, where's Axel? I go and I hear like snoring. He just sleeps in there.
What? I mean, he can fit, because like I would have fit actually really easily, but there's like the pipe from the sink in there. So I'd like bend a weird way, but I guess Axel could fit like under those pipes because he's tiny.
Yeah, he's tiny.
I'm a bad influence. I'm sorry, Salad Liz.
Yay.
And I hid behind the bed. So the bed frame is like curved.
Yeah.
And so I was like, we were just.
It was up against the wall.
I think Safi was just joking, and she was like, "Oh, Alex, we should hide back there." And he was like, "I won't be able to fit back there." But then the next round, I was like, "All right, I know where I'm hiding." So yeah, that wasn't very comfortable. Actually, they found me because I went to like scratch my ear, my nose, or something, and my elbow stuck out.
I know.
And that's how they
I
found
knew
me.
you were in there, but I didn't like
Lizzy
reveal.
knew. Yeah, Lizzy doesn't snitch you out like
No.
Safi does.
I smell s'mores.
Well, yeah, there's fire like right over there. They're making
Intense sniffing.
yes. All right.
Here, people are coming.
So yeah, we did that, and then we came back, and like we were tired, so we just kind of like crashed.
I scared them off with my intense sniffing.
And then
Friday.
we had to wake up early to get in early. All right, so they were gonna be like, all right, because we had a panel Friday morning.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that happened.
that happened.
And so the panel was like, it was like the first or second panel of the day. It was one of the early ones. So they were like, oh yeah, we'll let you in early, see the stage. We'll let you in at 9. We'll send someone there, and they'll like take you up to the stage. We're like, okay, great. So we get there at 9, and there was no one there. No one came to. I mean, I don't know about you guys. Well, yeah, I know about you guys. You were there.
Yeah.
But we were with you. Never mind. But like, no one came to actually like help us.
And then they
until,
were like, oh,
9:30.
you guys are the Rogue Rebels? Okay, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
I was like,
They
yes!
weren't gonna let us through, and then they saw you guys. Thank you.
Yay! We're like,
You're celebrities.
yes! Yeah.
Just stick with Lizzy. She's like, oh yeah, I'm the sister that they don't talk about.
The sister they don't talk about.
Yeah.
We don't discuss the Zoe. Okay.
Yeah, and then
the panel was good.
yes, it was very fun. My dad said that the people in the audience were like crying, like they were so happy, because
That's
of
so
us.
weird. Like
We got so. I mean, for
they
once,
should be on the podcast.
For once, yeah, for once we weren't the ones crying. It was
Yeah.
pretty weird. But like, we got there's a lot of women. They were saying like they wish like we had like a podcast or something like this. I mean, we were born,
Like back in
obviously.
their
like when they were
day, yeah.
younger. And so that was really cool. And I was kind of worried because I was like, oh no, what if we run out of things to talk about? And we're like, okay, you can ask questions,
Yeah.
and nobody asked questions. We're
Right.
just sitting there awkwardly.
No, that's all they did was ask
The
questions.
whole panel, everyone was
We were just
asking-
gonna talk like a normal podcast, but then
Yeah.
people were asking questions. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, that's cool. That was good.
And so we had like, you wrote down like paper notes for us to go by. And I think just the questions asked, I think
we
covered
caught
everything on the notes.
Yeah.
Like, not
well,
even...
thanks to the geek dads that came
Thanks to
in
the
and
geek
like
dads.
they were questioning. They were like, so, you know, what's your first experience? Even though they were
And
there.
then the geek mom asking about the geek dad.
Yeah.
That-
And then
the
the
panel was
geek
so
dads
fun.
talking about the geek siblings.
Yes. Because I was worried. I was like, oh no, what if I get up there and then, like, I don't know what to say and I just sit there awkwardly and
Right.
he has to do all the talking. But no, actually, I didn't. I was able to talk. And then,
Yay!
Jonah was there.
Jonah's so nice.
I know.
Thank you,
Jonah's-
Jonah!
Thank you for coming, Jonah. And then my friend, I mean, obviously our families were there.
Yeah.
And then some friends, family friends, Dan, who's on the podcast with C3PO, was there. And then his friend Marty was there. Well, he's also our friend. Whatever. And actually, Marty took a picture of our dads, and he just texted my dad. He said, "Proud dads." Like,
Proud dads, yes. You better be.
Yeah, we recorded it, so I guess we'll post that on Facebook.
Yeah.
Except this hotel does not have free Wi-Fi.
Ah!
So, yeah,
Yay.
it's $15 a day for Wi-Fi.
That's
Who
dumb.
does that?
People like my brother that just go on the internet all day.
Okay.
And my uncle.
And then, yeah, the podcast was a lot of fun. Who else? My friend Sarah was there. A lot of people we didn't know were there.
I had no friends there.
Well,
Except for Jonah.
it's okay, Lucy. I am your friend. I was there.
Yay!
Well, Orlando's a little closer to Pennsylvania than California, so, I mean, makes sense. But
Hey there, this is John Scalise. I'm the host of the Beskar Bucket podcast. We talk anything and everything Star Wars. Our goal is to highlight all of the different aspects of the Star Wars community, specifically all of the wonderful creators out there. You can find us wherever podcasts are found. You can also find me at John Scalise on TikTok. That's at JOHNSCALISE. Thank you so much for listening. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah.
okay. And then, like, well, it was like half an hour after our panel, we went to the Saber Guild panel with your dad and, like, other people that I don't know. But
I didn't know anyone in there either.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. And they got to, like, they were, like, swinging their glowy sticks.
And then whenever, like, they mentioned dark side, Zoe just looked at me. And I'm like,
did.
what? What do you want from me? You should have looked at Safi.
Well, yeah. I guess. Is Axel light side?
He's light
That's-
side-ish.
Axel is Axel side.
Yeah. He's the one in the Axel side.
The one, he's not even the one in the middle. He's just the Axel side.
Axel side.
Axel just does what he wants.
Because there's no one to stop him. Like,
He just,
so.
yeah, he just does what he wants. That was a really cool panel because, like, I learned a lot about the Saber Guild because my first experience with the Saber Guild was when I was like, I was a little Jawa and it was at an event. I forget what the event was for, but it was at an event, and so there was like a little Saber Guild area and they were like training kids with lightsabers, you know, all fun. And then I was like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if a Jawa went over there and trained with the kids? And so I went over there and I was going to get a lightsaber, and the one Saber Guild Jedi dude was like, hey, that Jawa's trying to steal our lightsabers! And like all the kids just attacked me, and yeah. Yay!
Actually, I saw Jawa today, and he went up, and he, like, there was a guy, and he was waiting, and he had his luggage, like, and then the Jawa just comes in and just, like, casually goes with the luggage.
Just takes it. You look very comfortable as you're just laying
Just like,
across.
I'm Java right now.
Yes. There was a Java costume I saw.
There's always
Today.
that inflatable one.
Yeah, it was an inflatable one.
We see those ones a lot.
No
in
one
the
tell
river.
Diego Luna. Okay, so yes, Saber Guild panels. When we were like downstairs, because we were going to get lunch, and we just didn't sit down. We just like took like our gloves and gauntlets off, and I took my wig off because it squeaked in my head. But anyway, and but like people, like we were just kind of talking and like figuring out what we were gonna do, and like everyone was like every 10 seconds someone was asking for a picture.
For a picture. That was us today with the whole crew, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, okay, we have to go. We have to run to this thing. And people are like, oh, can we take a picture? Okay. And we're stuck there for 10 minutes.
And
I'm
like,
no.
like, you don't want to say no because like they're being so
Right.
nice about it, but you're just like, I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Oh my goodness. We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
I need to write that down on the notes so we don't forget again.
Trust me, I won't let you forget.
I know. And then, so that we're talking about Friday still. So, it's beautiful.
That was
Lizzy.
today.
Okay, we're
It
not
has-
there yet. We're at Friday. We're still at Friday.
We're at Friday.
And then, so yeah, last pictures. And then Safi unveiled her Ketsu, so that was cool because like I'm season 2 Sabine, she's Ketsu, so we're like best
Buddies.
bros. Yeah. So that was fun. And then a Rex cosplayer almost made me cry on Friday. You weren't there for this, but it was Rebels Rex. So I was like, okay, I'm Sabine, Rebels Sabine, so I have to go take a picture of the Rebels Rex, obviously. So I
Duh.
go over there and I'm about to ask him for a picture, and he's like, oh my gosh, Sabine, you're my favorite character. Can I get a picture? And I was like, okay,
Sure.
that works out. So I went over there and we took like the picture, like posed with our little pew pews, like
Your pew-pews?
our pew pews, and we posed and took a picture, and then like we turned to each other and we just saluted each other, and then I almost cried. I got saluted by Rex. It was Sabine and Rex salute. No one took a picture of that though, which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then what did you do? Because we like kind of split up after lunch.
We had nap time.
Nap time.
Yeah.
Nap time is good time.
And then I was freaking out trying to figure out what to cook for Zoe.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, it's okay. It was good practice.
It was very good though.
Ratatouille. I had ratatouille, and then I had barley salad, but then there was no barley, and I'm like, why?
It was barley salad without the barley. It was still good though.
Yeah. I forget what it's called. There's another word for it. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, because Lizzy made us dinner, like as she has been saying she would for
Yeah,
forever.
for a long time.
But she did, and it was super, super good. So yes, thank you
Yay.
for the dinner.
I'm
That
good.
was really good.
It
though.
was-
When
it
we were
was
like
just
walking home, my
vegetables.
dad was like, "We need to find that recipe." So, and then
Send it to you.
so yeah, and then after that, your dad was recording a podcast show.
Yeah, and then we went home with you.
Yeah,
guys.
you guys. So Lizzy
not
and
home,
Axel came
but-
to our hotel, and so we were like, at first, we got snacks. I remember we got snacks, and you guys were like, didn't want to get anything.
Oh,
'Cause
because
you
like it's because we're used to like our parents being there and being like, "Don't you dare say anything. You can't get anything.
Yeah, but-
Don't ask for anything. Don't."
But our parents like forced them. My parents forced
Yeah.
them to do it. And then Lizzy was trying to get the cheapest thing, but my mom was like, I see you looking at the price. Get what you want.
I was literally looking at the price,
And
and
she
I
was like, no, Lizzy, don't worry about it. Just cover up the price. But yeah, so we went that, and then we came
we still have extra eggplant over.
extra eggplant.
It's not even cooked.
Well, you're gonna have to do something with it because you can't really take that. You can't take plant material on a plane.
I don't even want to. It's gross. I don't like it uncooked. It's kind of weird.
Well, yeah. But so then we came down here to like the pool area in the hotel. We hung out with the fire a little bit. Had to stop Axel from
They
trying to
were
light
bur-
literally
they were-
everything on fire.
They were burning bunnies.
Okay, they were burning like marshmallows in the shape of rabbits, like because it's Easter season time thing. And Lizzy kept just saying, "I love watching when the bunnies are melting." I'm like, Lizzy, don't say that without context. She's like, yeah, I love bunnies burning. And I'm like, Lizzy, Lizzy, no. But yeah, so we did that. Axel was like, you offered him your Reese's peanut butter cups because that's what
Yeah.
you got, and then he went to burn it in the fire.
Yeah.
We're all like, no, Axel, don't do that.
Don't
And
do
then
it.
he was like, oh, okay, to hand it back. He just wanted to light something on fire. Yeah, we hung outside the fire pit. We didn't swim, although Axel tried. He was like, he told my mom he had like underwear that was also
Sure.
swim trunks, and she was like, no, Axel, those are just boxers. You can't just
He's
swim in your
actually
underwear.
wearing my shorts, my swimming shorts. So now I have a stupid swimming skirt and I don't like it because it's a skirt.
Well, yeah. I probably should have put a bathing suit on, but I'll do that later. I will. I have one. I will. It's pink and blue. But I have
Sabine.
one. Yes, I have
Sabine
one. I'll
colors.
put it on after the show probably. But yeah, so we didn't go swimming. But we kind of walked around the pool, and we played pool.
Oh yeah, we played pool.
I was terrible at it. You were all
I
right.
technically won, but then Zoe's dad came over and said, "Yeah, whoever shoots it in."
No, my mom said you better make it quick,
yeah.
and then you said whoever shoots it in first, and I got one.
And
in
you got
first.
one in.
But you had like 4 in already, and that was like my second one to get in. So I think you won.
Yay!
But
Axel kept getting free shot.
yes, Axel.
3 strikes.
If he messed up, no, he got as many strikes as he needed. He always got more than 3 strikes. But no one else could get strikes. Just Axel.
No, just Axel. See, he's on the Axel side.
The Axel side, yes.
Okay.
But that was fun. And then we came up and we were just kind of hanging out in the room, and then before you guys had to go, and you turned on Friends.
Oh yeah, we watched Friends.
No, we watched golf for a little bit because Axel turned on golf, but then we got bored of golf like pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And then so we were watching golf, and then like Axel Axel's looking for something else to watch instead of golf, and he found Friends. So we were watching Friends for a little bit. And actually, we just kind of left it on because we were all like tired.
Yeah.
And so so we all fell asleep, and my dad was like, I came in yesterday and you guys had Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on. I thought it was like the 90s again. Because like, this is what came on after Friends, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we just went home and went to bed.
Yeah.
We worked out!
Oh yeah, we went to the exercise room. We were working out. We just kind of messed around with all the equipment.
Like
Probably
on the
bothered
weights.
anyone actually trying to work out, and then just left.
Yeah.
Like,
I
we're
heard
all
the Star Wars
just,
Geek Girl was shredded.
Around. We're just running. Yeah.
We're very shredded.
We're just like running around on the treadmills. We had a competition. Like it wasn't official.
yeah.
Like we weren't like, hey, let's see who can go fastest. But like we were both on the treadmills next to each other, and I saw Lizzy had hers on like four, and I was like, okay, turn up to 4.5. And then she turned hers
up to 5.
5. Yeah, 5. And then just kept going until I had mine on like 11.5.
I couldn't get
I
even
was
more.
Like, okay, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna turn it off.
And then I pressed stop. Yeah.
I won, but you won pool.
Yeah, I won pool.
So yeah, that happened. That was fun.
I'm dying.
Stop
Okay.
it. And then, so today, we weren't like with each other much today. Cause,
Not really.
yeah.
We just had the Rebels.
Which we're going to talk more about Rebels after we go over the recap, I guess. But
Yeah.
Rebels panel, that was...
We saw an episode, which we won't be able to talk about, but it was
No.
great.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, the Rebels... I haven't cried that hard since Final of the Apprentice, and I'm being all serious. I like... When, what's-his-face, when David Collins, the host, when he came out, like, I barely know who that is, and I still was, like, crying when he came out. That's how emotional I was.
job.
Well, then you guys were on stage.
We were backstage.
And then
We
you
were
came
in
on
there, and, like,
stage.
no one was there. No one was backstage. I was like, whatever, just sit down right here. And then everyone comes in. The first person I see is Dave, and I'm like, ah! And then I saw the whole crew. Everyone was there. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then I went immediately to Freddie Prinze Jr. And I was like, I cook a lot from your cookbook. I'm so sorry I'm bothering you. And he was like, no, it's okay. It's so good that you're like making all this stuff from the book. I didn't say hi to Taylor Gray. He kind of ignored me. I was like, oh, alright, that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
At least I get to see.
And then you, after you got off stage, you sat and watched like the trailers and the episode and stuff, and you sat next to
Sam Witwer. It was so weird. I was like, they were like, okay, you guys just go sit in like the front after you're done. Go sit in the front. And then we're like, okay. And there was only room like next to Sam Witwer, and they're like, oh, go ahead. I was like, me? Me sit next to Sam? What?
So, yeah, I sat in... I didn't sit in the back because we had, like, the press badges and stuff. But I did sit, like...
I was trying to
I
find
didn't
you
sit in
on
the
the
front,
camera.
but I sat kind of in the middle. Oh, when you guys came on stage, I stood up and I was like, that's Lizzy!
I couldn't
I know
see.
her! Yeah, I know, I figured you could.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Actually, after the panel, I got stopped by, well, during the panel, when they showed the trailer and stuff, the, like, celebration photographer people, I don't know if they're gonna post these or not, but they took pictures of me crying.
Good job.
So, if there's pictures of Season 2 Savine crying on the, like, the celebration website and stuff, that's me.
Me too. Like, one of our friends of Ian, he's a photographer, and, like, he came over, and afterwards he was like, oh, how are you guys? Did you like it? And I literally took off my helmet, and, like, tears were streaming down. He's like, oh my god. I'm like, yes.
Well, yeah, I was, because, I don't know, I was afraid someone would be like, oh my gosh, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, this just happens sometimes.
It just happens.
This just happens when I talk about Star Wars.
It's normal.
Okay. But, yeah, and then after, I don't know, you guys just, I don't know where you guys...
We were trying to find... I was trying to find them. I was like, oh no, where are they?
I was like, I lost my Lizzy. Oh no.
I lost Zoe.
But I got stopped by someone from Kessel Run Weekly. Yeah, that was it. They stopped and he, like, did an interview with me. And I was like, I know what to do. I was emotional. I think... yeah, I don't know. And then I got stopped by, like, Celebration people for, like, an interview thing. My mom had to, like, sign a waiver and stuff because I'm under 18, whatever. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I was like in tears and had cameras in my face. I'm like, no, I'm not presentable. I can't do this right now. Give me like 10 minutes.
Give me an hour.
But yeah, the Rebels panel, that was really good.
30 minutes to cry and 30 minutes to cry again.
Oh god, I was like, because my one friend texted me, she's like, how many times did you cry? And I said, I don't want to talk about it. But, like, I don't know if I cried multiple times. I just kind of started crying and then just didn't stop.
Good job.
Like, yeah.
I only cried for that episode. It was so good. And it was...
That was so good, and we so can't talk about it.
No, we can't.
I don't want to be, like, banned from the next, well...
Maybe not banned.
I don't know. I want to be careful.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then,
yeah.
So after the Rebels panel, we, like, there was the Ahsoka Lives Day meetup thing with Jonah.
And we went to that.
Yeah, we went to that. Because it was pretty quickly after, like, the Rebels panel ended, just, like, by how you get out there and how long it is, like, how far everything is from each other. So I, like, okay, I want to put on a Ahsoka Lives shirt for the Ahsoka Lives picture. So I ran back to the hotel, took all my stuff off, put on a Ahsoka Lives shirt, and then ran back to the con. And we were like, I got there and they were like just like starting to take pictures. So I just kind of like squeezed it on the side. And then you guys showed up, and so I kind of like I came around the back.
Yeah.
And yeah. And
You
like,
saw Ashley and
I
Dave.
did. Ashley and Dave and EK was there too.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
EK is in the bar as we speak right now.
Yeah, she is. We should just like carry the laptop over.
Right, and be like, hey!
Okay. Yeah, so Ahsoka Lives Day, I got the pin from Jonah. I mean, actually I got it from you.
But I got it from Jonah. Like, literally,
Lizzy was
like,
the one in the middle.
we went over to Jonah, and she was like, oh yeah, I'm passing out these pins. I'm like, oh, let me help you. And like I got my bucket, and she poured all the pins in there. I'm like, cool, they're gonna be all sweaty. No, but they weren't. And then I just passed it around to everyone. And then a little girl gave me her pin, and it had like her on it, and she was so cute.
That's adorable. Is that the one you were wearing? Because I saw you wearing a pin with like a picture on it. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that was fun. The Ahsoka. There's so many Ahsokas. There was an evil Ahsoka, which obviously,
from Mortis.
Of course, Filoni wanted to stand next to the evil Ahsoka.
That's Filoni.
Yep. Yeah. All hail Lord Filoni.
He had his Ahsoka Lives question mark shirt.
Okay. Okay. Alright, I don't know if this is on the live stream, probably. But after they showed the Rebels trailer for the second time for everyone, he had his Ahsoka Lives question mark shirt on, right? Well, he put on a exclamation point over the question mark. Didn't say anything about it, but he walked out and everyone was cheering, and I was still crying from the trailer. So I was like, Zoe, look at his shirt. And I was like, what? And I saw the exclamation, and I started crying even harder. And I was a mess. But
good job.
yeah. But yeah, Ahsoka lives, no question mark. As I've been saying, Lizzy. Oh my goodness. We were there in the panel room, I guess, kind of early. But so they were doing like a pre-show, I guess. They were firing a t-shirt cannon.
Yeah, I saw that from
T-shirt cannon
back.
didn't really work.
Yeah, it didn't. It went. He was like poof, and then
it just kind of went like 3 feet. So I was just like, okay, but I'm not even gonna stand up. I'm just gonna sit. But yeah, and then they had I can't remember her name. The girl who knows about Chopper.
a little girl.
Little girl knows the truth about Chopper. They were bribing her. They were bribing her. She didn't say, and they gave her everything anyway because apparently it was a test from Dave.
Ah, Dave.
She's the only one who knows.
That's so frustrating. I'm not young enough to be able to go up and be like, puppy dog eyes, hey, who's Chopper?
We need to have her on the show, and she will reveal to the world.
Like, she'll, like, secretly reveal.
Yes. Or just...
I don't know.
Oh, she was so cute, but I just want to, like, shake her and be like, what is the truth?
Who is she?
What is the truth?
All for, like, a Chopper.
Yes. It's a great mystery. And then what else did they do? Oh, they called all the Rebels cosplayers up, and I was up there, of course. And then there's 2 Filonis up there, too. Oh, man. Filoni cosplayers are the greatest.
They're the great.
I just, like, ended my sentence 3 letters before I should have. But yeah, they're great. I really want to, like, if someone's in a Filoni costume, I just want to take a picture of, like, bowing down to them.
Bow. Or, like, shaking him. Why?
Why? No, actually, so I said we were going to talk about this later. We're going to talk about this now. So today this isn't a spoiler either, if not. But today they announced that season 4 was going to be
I'm like
yeah,
Dave.
no.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
what are you going to
every
say?
time I think about talking about the episode, I just see Dave staring at me. Just from
He's
the
like-
shadows, just staring at me. No. Alright, so today
Go
they
ahead.
announced that season 4 is going to be the last season of Rebels, which that made me...
That's sad.
It's sad, but, you know, I mean, on the bright side...
We kind of, like, we need...
Well, my dad thought it was the end of season 3, and I was like, no, I don't think so.
Not this, no. I kind of thought it would be season 4.
Because they just got new animation models, so they don't want to be like, just season 4 and season 4.
This is done.
But, I mean, on one hand, like Dave said, he knows what it's like to not be able to finish a show the way he wants. So I'm at least glad they're going to get to do that, and they're gonna
at least try to finish it ish. Yeah.
They'll be able to finish it the way they want. Whether I like that
or not,
whether it ends the way that I'm emotionally
prepared,
capable of handling.
Okay.
That's the question. But yeah.
Can we talk about the trailer? I don't even know.
The trailer's on the stream. Because
Okay.
I was texting someone, because they were bothering Zoe, what happened in the episode? I'm not telling.
I'm not telling.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not spilling. See,
Callus.
I'm good. You can tell me about Chopper. No, I was gonna say something like, all right, this is gonna get sappy, so get ready. Don't cry, Lizzy.
Okay.
No, as much as we joke about like, why Filoni? Why do you hate us for changing Sabine? I know he's not gonna listen to this, but I really do want to like thank him because Clone Wars and Rebels have been such like big parts of the Star Wars experience for me ever since I was a really little girl, and I've always looked up to the characters he's created, like obviously Sabine and Ahsoka and Hera, and they're just fantastic characters, and I think he's told through Clone Wars and Rebels some of the greatest stories we've seen come to life on screen in the Star Wars universe. Probably not even just on screen, just in general in the Star Wars universe. So I just kind of, he's not going to listen to this, but I just want to get it out there that I just want to thank Filoni as much as I complained about him making me cry all the time and making us buy new $200 helmets. He's done more.
Did you have this written somewhere?
No.
Oh.
No.
All came from your brain?
Yes. My thinker. I just want to thank him for doing that because Star Wars and the way I am involved in the Star Wars fandom would be very different if not for the characters and stories that he's given to us on screen.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm like clapping, but it's very weak clap.
Clap. Okay. So then,
I hugged Kylo.
Yes. She did, because she was talking all, like, Friday and partially on Thursday. I mean, we weren't there all day Friday or Thursday with her. But she was talking, just like, I gotta hug Kylo. Every time I see Kylo, I just want to hug him. So then after the Ahsoka Liz Day, we were talking, and then we saw Kylo, and I was like, Lizzy, and she was like, oh my gosh, Kylo. I was like, Lizzy,
Kylo!
I was like, Lizzy, do you want me to take a picture of you hugging Kylo? And then the girl with him, she was like, you know, most people just ask for him to stab them. We don't get a lot of hug requests.
No, hugs. Hugs, I need, there we go. Yay!
Yay! Upside down podcasting. So yeah, Lizzy got to hug Kylo. Actually, I posted the picture on Twitter and tagged your father, but
Yeah.
he did not even like it or anything.
Of course he didn't. He doesn't, ever. I don't know why.
But, yeah. So yeah, you got to hug Kylo. You finally achieved your dream.
There was a Kylo and a Hux, or like when we left, and I got a picture with them, but I didn't hug them because it felt weird because
There's two of them. I guess I don't know. I don't know why you didn't hug them. I wasn't there. But then, so while she was doing that, I waited 3.5 hours to get into the shop, the Celebration like official store with like the Her Universe store like attached. It was worth it. We bought like 4 things, but it was worth it. Yeah, it was a long way. Actually, I know I texted you this, but you didn't respond. I'm gonna tell you again. The people, there's like the VIP people who got to like skip the line or whatever. So they were there, and there's like a lot of people. There was like Hera, it was Hera, Kanan, and Sabine. I mean, they might have had an Ezra. I mean, there's a lot of people in my way, but I don't think they had an Ezra. But anyway, the people behind us in line, because I'm an eavesdropper, but the people behind us in line, the one was like, "Oh, is that family from the Rebels panel?" And I was like, "I know," and I was like, and then I started really listening. I was like, "I know that family."
I know that family.
And then I was like, "Nah, dude, their Kanan is better. Like your Kanan, like that Kanan was better." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." So yeah,
Kanan.
yeah, Sal, that's you being a better Kanan is what helped them tell the difference. Even
But
though
you
their
didn't
Sabine
get the
even though their
best hair.
Even though their Sabine was season 1, that's not what gave it away. Their Sabine was season 1 and didn't have a helmet, but that's not what gave it away. It was Kanan being... Their Kanan was season 1 too. I don't understand people sometimes, but... And they didn't even have an Ezra, and...
It's okay, you got us.
I guess I had a season 1 Hera too. I didn't really look too much at the Hera. She was kind of blocked by another season 3 Sabine that was in line. And then there's a Hux in line. And then there's a Hux in line too.
Should have took a selfie with him.
No. No, he kind of blew up a couple planets. I'm a little bitter about that.
You know what? Poe Dameron shot a couple stormtroopers. Some of them were good. Some of them thought they were doing good in the galaxy.
They were killing innocent people.
Some of them thought.
Well, I feel like shooting a couple of people that are your enemies in a war might be a little different than blowing up some planets. I mean,
they're the enemies.
I don't work, I don't know about the, Geneva Convention, I don't know all those laws and stuff, but I feel like blowing up some planets might be a little worse than killing enemy combatants.
Fine, Zoe.
So yeah, there's Rebels panel and Her Universe, hugging Kylo, and you guys had nap time again.
Yeah, we had nap time.
Safi and my dad, they ran around doing stuff, around the floor while we waited. We bought the new Hera shirts from Her Universe, which you guys should get your mom one, because they're really nice. I think you can just order them off the website. They were $35. But they're really nice, and it says Hera, but the A is Hera.
Yeah.
And then the back says, if all you do is fight for your own life, your life is worth nothing. Which is a very good quote. Thank you, Vanessa, and I guess Filoni, because you wrote it. But Vanessa said it, so whatever.
Vanessa's.
Why are my levels so low? that's gonna be fun for my dad to edit. So then, yeah, what else? We bought like the exclusive celebration pins. Like there was a little 3-pack. They had an Ahsoka pin, but they were sold out because Ahsoka's awesome. But then we got a 3-pack, and it was Sabine, like season 3 Sabine, and then Leia with her buns and Rey. So yeah, we got those, and then we got Safi a Hera shirt, and we all got like celebration t-shirts. But yeah, that was right, 3.5 hours. And Ashley was there, but like, and you could get in line to get a picture, but it was like 6:30, and so the guy was like, yeah, we're not letting any more people in line. So
yeah.
But yeah. I mean, I didn't want to. Ashley looked kind of tired anyway. Like, Ashley's very nice, and she's always like very animated talking to people, and she's very polite. But like, she does look kind of like she just kind of wanted to go to bed a little bit. Which I mean,
nap time.
That's understandable because she's been busy all weekend, just running around between. I know she was yesterday. She was at the Hallmark stand signing like the itty bitties, and then she came to the Ahsoka Lives, and she was
exercising too for her new clothes.
And she was doing exercise with like the kids and stuff, and the adults, I guess. I don't know. I just know about the kids, but so yeah, she's.
Grown-ups aren't allowed to exercise.
Ahsoka. Yeah, no exercising for grown-ups. So yeah, that was Saturday. Sunday is tomorrow. So new adventures.
Yay!
And then you guys are leaving Sunday.
No, we're leaving Monday.
Monday morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom's leaving Sunday.
Because we're going to go to Hollywood Studios on Monday, like Disney World, for these Star Tours, because we don't live in close proximity to Disneyland.
We don't even, yeah, okay.
So yeah, we're going to go to Disney World on Monday, and then we're going to leave like Tuesday afternoon.
Oh, Tuesday?
Yeah. Okay. Like, I'm going to miss a day of school.
Me too. Because it's a bit longer ride for me.
A bit.
Or we're going
You have like a 6-hour flight.
Yeah.
Mine's only like 2 hours. Well, they said 1 hour and 45 minutes, but it was 2 hours.
Oh, sorry for the extra 15
No.
minutes.
No. Yeah, I don't care.
I thought I saw a sloth.
What? Where? Lizzie, that's a lamppost. Okay, Lizzie.
Yay.
Moving on from the sloth. So then, yeah, Sunday, new adventures await us. Which, actually, tomorrow, I don't know, like, if you have anything, like, scheduled, but all I have to do is in the morning, I'm going to meet Tia Sarkar, and she's going to sign my helmet. But the inside, because she can't sign the outside. I'm so worried she's going to, like, accidentally sign the outside. I'm like, no. I can't.
Can't wear this.
Because, like, I can't troop with that, but, like, and then we just have to paint over it, and we'll be gone forever.
No, but when you get, like, when you scratch it on something on accident, then it'll show.
I'm gonna try not to scratch it, Lizzie. But it's like, I can't troop through it, yeah. But I'll just be like, please sign the inside. The inside.
Inside.
So yeah, I mean, I'm sure she'll sign the inside, I'm sure. She's a smart.
She's probably done it a lot, too. I don't even know.
There's a lot of
mine signed.
So like, I guess I don't know, cause like all the cons and stuff I go to, there's like, no other Rebels people. Like, there's like a lot of Star Wars people, but no, like even some Clone Wars, but no Rebels characters. Like even just like trooping, like in Pennsylvania, like trooping with like the Rebel Legion 501st. Now I have my sister as Ketsu. That's it. I have no other Rebels characters. But there's so many Rebels cosplayers here. There's so many couples cosplaying as Kanan and Hera. It's so cute. I love it.
That's Jedi trailer.
Yes. So, yeah, do you have
I only
any...
saw it once.
Same. Do you have any, like, general comments about... It's a great comment.
It's great. Rey looks like she's struggling a bit.
You mean like Daisy Ridley? Or
No,
like, I mean general
Rey.
comments for the celebration.
Oh, wait. Oh, I
Just
don't know.
like not specific to any day, just like stuff that's happening.
No. No, it's
No.
great. It's good.
Yay!
Great comment. I'm such a good podcaster.
Yes. I mean, yeah, there's, I don't know, I'm trying to think. I got to meet, like, a lot of, like, you get to, Celebration is great because, like, you're meeting with people you already know and you get to say hi and, like, that's fun. But you also get to, like, talk to new people. And you get to meet people that you Skype all the time, but they live far away. They live so far away. But, so, yeah, that's exciting. And I get to hang out with Axel and your family and you. Yeah, you.
Me?
Yeah,
you know what? I'm not.
Axel, I know that you disagree with him, but Axel is so adorable. I just want to squeeze him. He's so cute.
Keep him. I'll take Safi.
He's just so cute. Yeah. Lizzie's not impressed, not amused.
No.
No. Yeah, and your dad is so. Your parents are both so funny. And nice. Okay, so then we have
Your parents are really nice too.
Yeah.
Like, your dad got me water, and I'm really grateful because I was dying. I was like, oh my god, I need water, but there's like no water fountain here.
Just go get some. There's water right there.
There's a pool right there.
Yeah, let's drink out the pool. I kind of want to find out. Okay, so I have purple hair at the moment. So I can't, if I go swimming, which I probably will after this show. I will after this show, not probably. But I will go swimming. And like, if it's chlorine water, I won't be able to get my head in the water, but it doesn't smell like chlorine.
It doesn't.
So I'm gonna like, I think I might ask someone like, is this chlorine water? Because if it is,
I'll test it for you. I'll just dive in. You can tell.
Okay, I trust you, Lizzie.
Because I've been to Mexico a bunch of times. I could tell like from spring water because we would just go in the ocean or the river all the time. So yeah. Or wait. Excuse me.
Wait, Lizzie. No.
Is it a chlorine pool?
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yes.
For your hair.
Okay, so it's a chlorine pool. I was gonna ask after the podcast.
No.
Okay, actually, the pool closes in like 40 minutes. It closes at 11.
Let's hurry.
Okay. We don't have that much left to talk about.
Except for Roar XD and Celebration, and we almost died.
Yeah, that was Lizzie's great.
My great notes.
Because like last night I was like, all right, I need to really try to remember like everything we talk about on the podcast. And I sat for like 20 minutes making up these notes. And I'm like, all right, Lizzie, we were there like together like the whole time, so you should add stuff. And she just added yeah. And then like Roar XD, we almost died. So.
I'm always there for you, Zoe.
So, yeah. But yes, okay, so I will not be putting my head under the water. I'll just sit in the shallow end like a loser.
Like a lizard?
Loser!
I'm like a lizard.
Yes, like a lizard. Alright, so I guess now we move on to The Last Jedi trailer. Which I lied, I saw it twice.
Why are you always lying?
Okay. So yeah, Last Jedi trailer. So just overall about the trailer before we get into the specifics of it, you can definitely tell it's a new director.
Yeah.
Like it's whether or not, I don't know if it's just like the way that the trailer was framed up, but whether or not that turned out to make it feel more Star Warsy or less Star Warsy, we have yet to see, because obviously the movie's not out. But yeah, the trailer, I mean, I don't doubt that the movie's going to be amazing, but for me personally, the trailer just didn't feel like Star Wars.
Yeah, it just felt like a normal movie.
Yeah, it felt like any other movie, like, and it was, I mean, I'm sure it'll be good. I'm not saying that I'm like, oh, the movie sucks because the trailer. I think maybe the trailer was put together just
different.
Weird.
It was just different.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure the movie will feel Star Warsy. I mean,
hopefully.
Hopefully, if it doesn't feel Star Warsy, there's something very wrong.
Yeah.
But just the way the trailer was put together, it felt kind of, I don't know, I guess generic. I mean, it was worth the wait. We got a lot in those.
Yeah, we did.
Minute and 30 seconds. I'm gonna pull it out and we'll watch it silently. but we got some good shots. Not as much Kylo. It's almost all Rey and Luke.
Which is good. Which is good.
I mean, that's who the movie's gonna be focusing on.
Ow! I hurt myself.
And then not in the trailer, but I mean, I don't think she's in the trailer, but like separately, Kelly Marie Tran's character, her name is Rose, and she's like a resistance, like, is it an engineer, I think?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
You're a failure.
Yes.
Well, no, Kelly Marie Tran's character, her character's name is Rose, which at first I was like, are you sure it's Rose? Because that
seems like a normal...
I mean, I guess like Luke and stuff, but...
Luke.
But, I don't know.
Tristan.
Tristan. I'm sorry, Tristan Red. We totally just tore into you. I know. Okay, whatever. And Lizzy, no. Lizzy. But yeah. Well, actually, because they showed between our panel and the Saber Guild panel, we didn't get to see the Last Jedi trailer like immediately. Like we wouldn't even get into the streaming room. You spelled Tristan wrong.
Yay.
But like so then afterwards I was looking up like all right trailer on YouTube, and of course like they posted it on the official Star Wars Twitter, but then like every other YouTube channel felt the need to post it as well. You know what I mean?
I think so.
You know, like they just repost it. Like they didn't change anything, they just posted up.
Yeah.
But like the thumbnail was the one shot of Finn that we're gonna get into in a second. If you are trying to stay away from like Last Jedi stuff, by the way, you should
turn it off.
Yeah,
now.
I mean you've probably turned it off like
a long
5
time
minutes
ago.
But still. But the shot that the thumbnail was the last it was the picture, it was like the one of Finn, and it like for some reason it just at first it looked photoshopped, and I was like, oh, another fake trailer. So bad. And then I actually did watch a trailer like on the Star Wars like YouTube channel, and I was like, oh, that is real. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. The movie's gonna be very good. I just think the trailer was put together differently, because most of the other trailers we had for Force Awakens and Rogue One, it had like a old classic Star Wars theme, and this didn't really. Like the old ones, it was like piano. It's like dun dun dun. It's like the nice, like gentle, and then it gets really intense, and there's explosions and boom boom.
Yeah, this one was I don't know.
It's just. There's like everyone just like reposts the trailer, just like on their own. You're like, what is the point?
To get views.
Point? I know, but like, it's make your own videos. You don't. What is going on over there?
Oh, well, we have background music, so.
Yay, background music. It's not copyrighted.
Oh, we own nothing.
Yeah, this isn't. We didn't even choose to have this music. It's just.
Otherwise, there'd be good music. Haha, I'm sassy. Get wrecked.
Why? Yes. Alright. Star Wars YouTube channel, because I can't trust literally anything else. Alright. Last Jedi.
Yay.
We were starved for content, honestly.
Yeah.
We got like a box and then the celebration poster. Everyone was freaking out about that.
Everyone loved the box. Yay.
Alright, my phone's at like 11%, but I'm gonna turn my brightness
How?
Because I fell asleep. Because last night I got in bed and I was like, alright, I'm just going to close my eyes for a few minutes and then I'll plug my phone in and like get to bed and stuff. And of course I fell asleep because I was exhausted. But yeah, I have my sound turned all the way down. So let's just go through this trailer, I guess. We'll just put this here and boop it.
Boop it.
So there's a crater. Oh, wait, no. Oh yeah. So it's like Rox and Rey's training. Cause,
that's what you do.
yeah. This is what she came there for. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Ray's working hard.
And then there's Ocean. I love Ocean. Ocean
Lots
good.
of Ocean.
Ocean good.
And then
Sunset. I love Sunset too.
Sunset's beautiful.
And then they're inside a cave.
Yeah, they're inside a cave, and then there's Ray standing there dramatically looking all cool, like Ray does. And then it has her hand on the ground
floor
with the
and then with the rocks, yeah. I have hiccups.
She's magical. And then there's they're working on stuff, you know, the resistance. And then there's stop.
I'm sorry.
And then there's the Vader helmet because Kylo is dark side. Kylo's dark side.
Oh.
And then it's like Jedi symbols and stuff. I feel like this movie's gonna tie into the prequels a lot more than Force Awakens did.
Probably.
Like that's what I'm getting, like this vibe. Then this Christmas.
Up.
And then there's Red on the the
Ships.
And then there's Finn. And then Poe and BB-8. BB-8 just left Poe behind. I gotta pause this. BB-8 just left Poe behind in the hallway. Like Poe's like running, like getting to the ship, and BB-8's like, "All right, peace out, gotta go."
Gotta roll.
He's like, "Good luck." And then like the Falcon just flying, and then Rey running, and then Kylo being Kylo. And then I guess this is a flashback to when Kylo burned the temple, and then more explosions. And then Luke says a line, which I'm not gonna play it, but but he says something about there's only the one truth I know or something is that
the Jedi must fall.
the Jedi. Here, I'm gonna listen to it like quietly so I can hear
For
it.
copyright.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's low battery. Just put the close.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
That's so weird.
So, my initial reaction to this was like, what?
Why?
But then I was thinking, so like, if Luke was like doing some research,
Typing.
Typing. If he's doing some research into his father, which I feel like would be the logical
Smart.
thing to do,
Yeah.
he might have come to the conclusion that the Jedi Order and the way they practice and use the Force it didn't work.
Yeah, no.
So I feel like that could be what he means, and he just wants, he wants to be like, he wants like a new, different kind of Jedi. Or maybe he even tried like the old Jedi way and it failed again, because Kylo. So yeah, that happened, and then, but like, or he's like, he just wants to be like Ahsoka in Rebels, where he's like, where it's like, yeah, I'm the light side, I fight for the Force, I fight for the good, and I do what I think is right all the time, well not all the time, and I like try to like let go of my anger and stuff, I guess, most of the time, but like also, I'm not gonna adhere to the strict and sometimes nonsensical rules of the Jedi.
Yeah.
So I feel like that could be what Luke means. I feel like it's a trick. I feel like they want, because there's already theories about how Luke's secretly evil, blah, blah, blah. I feel like they're like baiting those people.
Why would they do that though? Because
they like to. It's fun for them. It's ruled by people. Lucasfilm is ruled by people like Filoni. That's why he's there, because they just like them.
Yay.
They enjoy tormenting us. Like Pablo.
That they do.
Pablo enjoys tormenting us. So yeah, I feel like, because if they are going to make Luke evil, they want that to be a surprise. They're not going to tell us that in the trailer.
I guess so.
You know?
Yeah.
That's like if they would have, because they wanted Kylo being Han and Leia's son, they wanted that to be a surprise. That's why they shortened that line in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't say grandfather. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, Luke could be evil, I feel like Luke is just such, like, he's so pure good. Like, he defeated the Emperor with kindness. That's literally what happened in Return of the Jedi. He defeated him with kindness. He was so nice to Vader that Vader's like, oh, guess I better kill my boss.
He manipulated with kindness.
He killed them with kindness, literally. Like, I feel like okay, who's texting me? Oh, it's my mother. I don't know where she is, but I need to tell her that everything is going great. But yeah, Lizzie, talk.
Oh, right. Haha. Well, I don't know what to say. You covered everything.
I'm sorry. I feel like I talked
No,
too
it's
much.
fine. It's fine.
Okay,
It's a
don't let me talk.
podcast.
Yay. Okay. So yeah, anything else to say? I'm worried for Finn. My poor baby.
I'm worried for Kylo.
Oh, no one cares about Kylo.
I care about Kylo. That's where you're wrong.
I'm worried. I mean, we know Finn's gonna, because John Boyega said Finn didn't die, which, I mean, I thought that was obvious, but apparently not. Apparently he had to tell us. But then the Disney, like, exec peoples, they said they saw some, like, assorted clips from The Last Jedi, and they said one of the clips they saw was Rose and Finn undercover in the First Order. So...
That's...
So Finn will wake up. He's not gonna be like asleep the entire movie.
Yeah.
That'd be sad. Just
Sleeping
sleep the whole
Beauty.
time. I mean, that's pretty great for John. He's like, I get to be on set in Star Wars. I get paid all this money. All I do is sleep.
Yay! I'd do it.
That's the dream right there. Just sleep.
And get kissed by Rey.
Yes.
So
It's all good. It's great.
yeah, it's
great plan.
Living life.
You get to wear his comfy like pajama thing.
Pajamas, yeah.
Someone should do a costume of Finn in his pajama thing.
Pajamas.
Yes. Because we have... Who wears pajamas in Star Wars?
Count
We have Ezra,
Dooku.
Count Dooku, and Finn. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just pajama buddies.
All but one are good, which is Count Dooku.
Poor Zeb. Because Zeb just sleeps in his normal clothes. Give Zeb pajamas 2K... 2K17.
Pajamas for Zeb.
Because, like, I don't know, I guess I get why they didn't show, like, Kanan and Hera and Sabine, because they're all in their different rooms. But, like, Zeb's in the same room. They couldn't just throw on a set of pajamas for him. Poor Zeb. Let him sleep. They don't have blankets either. I guess the ghost is pretty warm.
Hopefully.
Maybe that's why Zeb sleeps in his normal clothes, because the ghost is cold and Ezra's just crazy.
Oh.
What else? And then anything else about the Last Jedi trailer?
No, not really.
Yeah. And then Rebels. So we already covered season 4 is gonna be the last season. Ahsoka lives, no question mark. What else did we find out in the Rebels panel? I mean, a lot of it was just kind of, most of the panel was kind of recapping on season 3.
Yeah.
Oh, Sabine did not change for season 4. That's not a spoiler, it was in the trailer. She is still the last Sabine. It's sad, but I'm pretty sure our parents' wallets are rejoicing.
Yeah. Most likely, because we can't afford
You already
any more
have your
helmets.
season 3 Sabine done.
Yeah.
We are awaiting the helmet.
Any new gauntlets, though.
Yes. And then you need a Darksaber too in the jetpack.
And leg
I
flares.
want to talk about the episode.
No, bad Zoe.
I know, I'm sorry. So, yeah, we have a charger, but I don't think there's an outlet here. But we can wrap it up. So, yeah, Rebels, trailer, the trailer. Oh my goodness. They said, this wasn't in this thing, this was in like the press conference or something after. They said fans of Kanan and Hera are going to be relieved this season. So that makes me very happy. That makes me a happy Zoe.
Happy Zoe.
Yes, it makes me a very happy Zoe.
In Happy Zoe land.
Yes. And then in the trailer they were touching foreheads. They were touching foreheads.
Yay! Oh, the reliefs of Zoe.
Yes, and then what else? I'm trying to separate the trailer from the episode because stuff. I don't even want to say it, but yeah.
I feel like whatever we say about the trailer
I
and we
just-
don't say
I
about the
just
episode,
feel-
people are gonna pinpoint what
I know.
is in the scene. People are crazy.
I just feel Filoni like watching me from wherever he is. I just feel him watching me like, don't do it, don't do it,
Don't
do it.
don't do it. No.
No. Let's pull up the trailer silently. Oh my god, it starts very sad and worrying, honestly.
It's Hera.
It's like, because she's
Hera's
talking, and she's like, the story of the different characters, blah, blah, blah. She didn't say herself. But
Well,
she said,
she
like,
did.
I lead them, I guess.
I
Like,
led
like
them
that.
into battle.
But, yeah, the past tense there, I don't like. Because we know Hera and Chopper, at the very least, get to the Battle of Scarif. I personally think they survived, but I don't know.
Her, like, corpse is there. They're like, General Syndulla. Can you please?
Stop it. But the use of past tense, and then when she said, I never thought it would end like this, I don't like that.
Ow.
Especially since season 4 is going to be the last season. Like, if it was... I don't know. I don't know, Lizzy. I'm scared.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't like it.
Wow.
I don't like it.
Well, you better, because
I'm
we
scared.
have to talk about it.
I'm scared.
Well, that's what we do in Star Wars Geek Girl. We get scared and we cry about it. We're already crying.
I'm not crying on the outside, I'm just crying in my soul.
Oh. Okay.
The trailer was amazing, but like, I'm scared. I'm very, very, very worried.
Probably stop it soon.
Oh yeah,
20%.
it's all right. We have time. We can finish talking about the trailer, and then we're done. I don't like it, Lizzy. It's scary. It's. So
I like
scary.
how she almost labels people like
Yeah.
Ezra,
Well, Ezra
a
is
lost
the boy.
a lost boy,
Yeah.
and then
Sabine
Sabine
was
is the broken girl,
Broken girl.
and then Zeb was
the survivor.
the survivor,
Chopper is the war veteran, and
and
Kanan is
the fallen knight.
That sounds a lot cooler than my master died, so I ran away. I love you, Kanan. Just kidding. And then Thrawn just messed everything up. Thrawn's gonna die this season. I'm calling it now.
I don't think he will.
Well, because the Bendu told us, like,
Well,
he's
there's a new book out right now.
Yes.
And he could die in there.
he could. That kind of sucks to die in your own book.
True.
But
Thrawn.
he
did.
dies. But, I mean, he might. I don't actually know anyone that finished the book. But, so, I feel like, because the Bendu told him how he was going to die. And
Cold.
just considering
Or
the Bendu said,
arms wrapped in a cold embrace.
yes. Since the
Something
Bendu
around
said
there.
in Rebels that's how he was going to die, I feel like it's kind of fitting that that happens in Rebels.
I heard a thing that Jonah and her mom were saying that was like, because he thinks he's always right about these things, and for the most part he is.
But when he's wrong.
But when he's wrong, like the Bendu was out of nowhere. He didn't know that was there. To be fair, no one did.
Yeah.
And how everything fell apart right when Constantine just went in for the
Yeah.
kill
Yeah.
and screwed up.
Well, because Thrawn, he thinks he's right. He thinks everything's going to go to plan because he thinks so highly of himself that he's so smart. So that as soon as something goes just a little wrong,
everything falls apart.
Everything shatters because he's so sure of himself that he doesn't think he never has a plan B because he always thinks his plan A is infallible. Where I think that's where the rebels are going to have the advantage over him.
Yeah.
Because
Definitely.
they just kind of assume that nothing is going to go the way they plan it.
Yeah.
Like they come up with a plan and they have plans like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, K.
Z.
Because they just assume that it's not going to work. Because I mean it doesn't. It never
Right.
does. But because that's where the rebels are really good at improvising, like just going,
Yeah.
just following their instincts, and in the end, it's usually what gets them out of the fight safe.
I saw another
Where
sloth.
Thrawn, he makes everything very planned and calculated, and that's good until something goes wrong. Then what do you do? Because he didn't plan for this. and he doesn't want to plan because he doesn't want to accept that
But-
he might be wrong.
Back to the part where he was saying cold arms wrapped in an embrace. I was thinking all the people that are failing him and are making the mistakes in his plan, that's what's going to bring him down
Yeah.
really bad. So, I don't know.
All right, so let's just go through the Rebels trailer, I guess. All right, so it's all old
Giant
shots
wolves!
we already saw, and then wolves. When that showed up, I mean, I was crying, but when that showed up, I was like, Filoni.
Filoni.
We should have seen it coming.
Yeah.
Because he never got his wolves into the Clone Wars. And then because he always draws like characters riding on wolves. But we should have known that he was going to get it into Rebels. So yeah, Kanan has her own wolves. And then the Ghost
There was
flying,
something- I
Sabine
don't
flying, and then this was in, oh my goodness, it wasn't in the trailer. So
I don't remember what it was, but
so
there's...
Ezra with a painted biker helmet. So he has that, it's in the trailer.
I was talking about something else, but go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know, it looks cool. And now Axel can get one, he doesn't have to cut his hair.
Yeah.
He just put it on. I mean, he already hasn't cut his hair, and it still looks great to me. But.
He said that if Taylor Gray doesn't cut his hair, then he doesn't have to cut his hair. So...
Well, I mean, Tia hasn't cut her hair, or dyed her hair.
yeah, but Taylor.
I mean, and
But
Ashley's not
Taylor.
orange. Taylor. What if Vanessa dyed her hair green? That would be pretty great.
That'd be fun.
But, I mean, you can just get the painted biker helmet for him, and then
Yeah.
the Ghost, and then Gavin, and then...
They touch
They
foreheads.
touch their foreheads, and they have their hands on each other's faces, Lizzy! And then... And
Can't. Wait, was that a U-wing?
yeah, I
He
think
said
so.
there was going to be U-wings.
Yeah. And then Sabine being cool with the dark saber, and then colorful explosions.
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker, Beskar, Bo-Katan,
Yay.
and then okay, so he was in the trailer, so and I wasn't sure if this was on the live stream. So Rook. So I noticed something interesting
What?
that I don't think Filoni. I'm not sure if Filoni realized he did this. He probably did. He's smart, but
True.
so he
Oh, look, they're
was
burning bunnies.
Oh, they're burning bunnies. Oh,
Bunnies.
bunnies. I was like, why are they burning money? That's a waste. But, so, Rook is the, Thrawn's assassin dude from the original Thrawn books. And he's
Yeah.
going to be voiced by Warwick Davis. So, finally, he gets a character in Rebels.
Yeah.
Alright. And, so that's exciting. And, but, so, Filoni, he said that Tom Baker, or whatever his face it does, it's Tom Baker. That does the Bendu, right?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, whoever does the Bendu, he said...
Yeah, it's Tumpy.
Yeah, Tom Baker. He said Tom Baker was, when they were recording, was the only one that was able to pronounce his name, really cool and right.
Rook.
But that means that the Bendu's going to be in Season 4. Because if they were recording with Tom Baker and he was saying Rook or whatever, that means he's going to be in Season 4, because he was recording and saying the new characters. So, I have discovered a hole. Filoni, you can't trick me. Nothing gets past me.
Okay.
Nothing. I am Thrawn. I am very perceptive. I'm not blue though.
The pool closes soon.
Okay, well, let's hurry. So then, yeah, and then Hera pew-pewing, which is always good. Oh, wait, that's a new costume. That's a new Hera. I was crying too hard to see this, probably. Hold on, I didn't go back enough. That's the new Hera.
Is it a new hair?
She has,
she-
wrappings around her Leku.
I think so.
That's the new Hera. Then, yeah, you gotta get, Axel the
A
biker helmet.
jetpack, too.
Yeah, and a jetpack. Oh, I want to talk about this. And then Hera is angry, which is
Hera.
not good. Angry Hera does
And
never...
then she, hyperspaces through that.
Yeah, looks so cool. Hera's the best. I don't care. I don't care about Anakin.
Look at Callus!
On Callus, yeah. I don't care about Anakin or Poe or anyone. Hera is the best pilot in the galaxy.
True.
She trapped Darth Vader himself into 2 of his own tractor beams. Come on! How awesome is that? And then Callus.
He has longer hair. He's so cute. Look at him.
He's a stupid haircut. I'm gonna be straight up.
It's like a wannabe Ezra haircut.
Yeah, he's it's like when he was back in the Empire and he first met Ezra, he's like, oh my god, that kid has cool hair. I want hair like him.
Yay!
And then, but he couldn't because he was in the Empire. There, I guess they like short hair or whatever, out of the way. But now he's like, yeah, I can rebellious teenage stage when I'm like 35. So he has, he kept the sideburns, just new hair, and he has a jacket. He has a jacket.
Nice
the jacket's nice, I guess. But, and then more Kanan being awesome.
Kanan with the wolf.
Of course. And then
Bo-Katan
pushing Sabine against a wall. I mean, I imagine it's because Bo seemed pretty. Bo is cool. She seemed pretty cool in Clone Wars.
Dave is watching you.
And so I mean, I imagine she's doing it to like protect Sabine from an explosion. I don't think she's like gonna push up and just like
beat her up.
Like, pow. But yeah. And then we're pew-pewing and explosions, and then is that a Death Trooper? I just closed my eyes, like I blinked and then it was gone.
There's Thrawn.
Yeah, well, no one cares about him.
Oh. Yeah, it was a Death Trooper.
Yeah, this is a Death Trooper, and he's like a gun.
Running.
Yeah, and he's running down a hallway, which is always good. And there's Thrawn.
And there's ships.
And then
there's
Hera. And like, I guess she'll get an X-wing. I guess.
Or the B-wing.
Yeah, B-wing. I guess that's pretty cool. She has like the red and yellow uniform. So is your mom going to have all the Heras?
Probably not.
And then Hera says, "May the Fourth be with you," but we also missed the shot where Sabine has everyone bowing to her. So, guess she's the new Queen of Mandalore.
You mean Bo-Katan?
No, was that?
Yeah, it was Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan? I'm
yeah,
blind.
she has the.
Oh yeah, she does. Oh, Bo does have the dark saber. Okay, cool. So, yeah, is that?
Yeah, it's Bo.
Okay. I need to bring up something with Lizzy, but after the show, because it's about the episode.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, and then Hera says, "May the Fourth be with you," and I feel like she's gonna be, because I feel like Sabine's gonna stay in Mandalore. So I think
Sabine's possibly safe.
Filoni said that this season was gonna be very dark, and it's the last season. And the way that Hera said that she never thought it was going to end like this,
it's probably like Vanessa's actual words. She's
okay,
like,
yeah, but so that scares me. So with my fear that they're going to die, thanks for being loud, people. With my fear that they're going to die, with that, if I'm expecting that, I think Sabine could stay on Mandalore and be safe. I feel like Hera saying, "May the Fourth be with you," because Jean said with us. She's not going with them. Whoever she's saying it to. It's probably Kanan and Ezra and Zeb. She's not saying it to them. Okay. Alright, so is that enough? We're at 10%. So we're just gonna end it there.
Yeah.
So thank you for listening to Star Wars Geek Girl. I was Zoe.
I was Lizzy.
And thank you for listening. May the Fourth be with you, and goodbye. I can touch Lizzy. May the Fourth be with you, and goodbye.
Oh, you hear screaming.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Click.
Star Wars Geek Girls. They're geek girls that like Star Wars. Star Wars Geek Girls. They're geek girls that like Star Wars. And sometimes cry.